Feature Friday.
The freshest.
I don't really ever look at these videos as like the versuses. I always look at them as like, how can I discover more singers in a timely, efficient manner?
Literally. That's always the case, because I find new singers every time.
So we're quite familiar with Indian scene, especially the female scene. We're somewhat familiar with the Pakistani female singers, but not that much. I would be interested in what people think are like similar timbres, similar styles.
Yeah.
This is fairly dated, but the singers are still going right now. Yashal Shahid, I have two names.
These are both new to us.
Yeah. Forget what I just said, I was chatting bollocks. It's the Roger Federer logo. She nice? She's nice and we've never heard of her.
Very breathy though. This is just very breathy. Oh my god, but that's gorgeous.
I think we have heard her on a stream once.
Just show.
Sounds like Sajana. Or Sajanire.
Okay. That is one voice.
Clean, dog.
One freaking voice. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, no, let's talk about this. Jashal.
No, yeah. What the fuck was her name? Yeah, Yashal Shahid.
Yashal.
Or Sajanare.
I absolutely adore her vocals because she's an alto, but she's not even remotely close to being as breathy as the first singer, which is it's kind of interesting what else she's got in her discography to be kind of put together in the same category.
She has an engineering degree. What the fuck?
How cool! She got the voice and the brains.
She does like covers on real.
She's got so much body.
Oh, she's from Chamkila. Diljit Dosanjh.
Wow, it's absolutely stunning. Oh, girl, though. I love that.
Yeah, she's fire. What the fuck?
That's phenomenal. Her vocal texture and her timbre is just so beautiful.
Oh, look, is that girl that we should probably do a full depth review on? Davani.
Yeah, Davani. Go, girl.
It's very commercial.
No.
It's not.
He's handsome though.
She's blind.
She's not.
Deaf. This girl didn't sound like the girl that I thought it was. It was. Anyways. Pakistani music does bang.
Always bangs.
Like
Always bangs.
It's very, very good.
I also love the fact that it's so dramatic in terms of like, especially the OSTs, like the opening songs for like dramas and stuff.
Yeah.
They are so dramatic, and I live for that.
Okay, so we're familiar with both.
Okay.
Neha, I don't think she's underrated. I just think she does too much commercial shit.
But she does have the vocal power to do some pretty nice ballads. She does. I've seen them.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Come on. It's because she does this kind of things, though. I don't like this.
Close to R&B.
Close. I remember watching this. This was unstoppable. Oh, I was obsessed with this whole thing.
Well, this is an interesting one because, again, I know there's there's some people that absolutely adore Pakistani series, right?
Oh, yeah.
We don't know that many Pakistani movies per se.
That's a good point.
We probably know more about Pakistani series than Pakistani movies. We definitely do know about more Indian cinema than we know about any other South Asian sort of film industries.
Yeah.
But in terms of music, it's really par on par in terms of quality. Indian films have some of the best music in the world, but Pakistani series have some of the best compositions.
They're the best openings.
In terms of OSTs, and we check out OSTs from all over the world, Korean dramas, Thai, Indonesian, Japanese. Japan is probably fairly on par in terms of complexity sometimes.
Well, I think in terms of polyrhythms and stuff. Yeah, Pakistan and Japan are kind
Very-
of like
very-
high up there in
Yeah,
the
in
list.
terms of like musical
Yeah,
complexity.
I agree with that. But the vocal textures here, though.
Also, it seems the Pakistani music industry not rewards but incentivizes versatility, or maybe not
like
even
that
versatility,
word.
because I guess the more you check our industry, then you sort of see the the formulaic nature of it. But it seems altos are way more popular in Pakistan than they are in places like in India, for
I
example.
agree. I totally agree with that. And I think it's really nice to see such a rich
Yeah.
vocal color be like the predominant sound of a region. Because in terms of like texture and what you can actually achieve with that vocal tonality, it's so much more accessible than what you would do if you were a soprano, for sure.
Ironically enough, it's like India's the complete opposite.
Yes.
They sell like very completely different vocal female sounds.
Yes.
Like the Indian one, obviously the female, very recognizable range soprano, like probably like the furthest up soprano you could ever imagine.
Sure.
You know, and then it seems in Pakistan when it comes to the female singers, altos seem to be very well rewarded in the industry.
I like that though. I don't know if that has something to do with the Punjabi state that has a big part in Pakistan too. I'm not sure.
Tulsi.
Which is important to note that is not the norm. Very nice, very nice. Melody forward, I like that.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, okay.
this is an interesting comparison in terms of the versus thing. I don't know if they're that similar, but
I wouldn't even put them in the same category.
But in terms of popularity,
I
like,
suppose.
who would be the most famous singer from Pakistan at the moment?
Female. Yeah, that's a good
Momina's
point.
obviously famous as both, but
Would she? Would
the thing is, the problem with Shreya though is that she's no longer just famous in South Asia now.
No.
She's like famous in Arabic countries.
I know
she's like
she's all
the
world.
Middle East,
Yeah.
Europe.
Very,
what the
very,
fuck?
very known.
Yeah, she's like next level now.
Mm-hmm.
Still one of our favorite. Divani Hema.
Still one of my favorite movie scenes ever. And this song.
I want to review this movie again.
Divani Mastani. I love it.
I'd actually be down to reviewing this
me
again
too, me
this
too.
week.
We should do that. We should do that.
I love Momina.
She is so freaking cool. Also, the sweetness of her voice, the accessibility, the flexibility and adaptability of her texture.
She's a joke.
She's
ladies and
phenomenal. I am obsessed with her.
gentlemen. Is that a real? It is a real bird.
Is it?
Look,
Is it? Oh my god, it is!
You can't do
fake
that with
that.
a robot. You know what I mean? I call it the bird tweak.
I love
Momina.
her. I love
I love
her.
Momina a lot. I think we have done the male version, and I think we're pretty much familiar with quite a
A
lot.
good amount.
Yeah, quite a lot, both from the Indian and Pakistani industry. You know what? It's interesting because so South Asia has a ton of, you know, they're all influenced by each other, obviously through history.
Yes.
As a subcontinent, but it's very damn intriguing on how, even though they're more similar than different, they're very, very different. Like in the genres that are very popular in specific industries.
I think the point, and that's a very good point, because I think originally each section or state has a very distinct sound, and in the whole of Southeast Asia, so there's a really cool
South
thing.
Asia.
South Asia, there's a really cool thing happening in terms of like musical influences and how you can hear the roots of something and then how it evolved into something completely
gorgeous.
different. It's something really cool. It's very rich in history.
I mean, we are looking
sense.
forward to. So we did obviously do Coke Studio as the last podcast. We did do, which is like Pakistan, Bangladesh, India. But Nepal was missing. And I'd love to do like a Nepalese podcast soon because it's been quite a while since we did a Nepal.
And I really do enjoy Nepalese music.
Indeed. So look forward to that because that is in the works and that is coming. Goodbye.
Goodbye.